This is the tale of the Ark of Eshka, the Hylian King Ganoramus, and the 4 unlikely heroes that must grow in unity of the spirit of the hero they received to stop him. The 4 heroes that each shared a fragment of the Triforce of Courage found themselves, either willingly or otherwise, in Kakariko village, home to the Sheikah tribe. Being the only 2 that chose to come willingly, the Zoras Rova and Gyarados were treated well, with a nice bed and complimentary breakfast. In contrast, the 2 who are not Zoras, Zanzi and Kogoro, found themselves in chains for having resisted and were dragged into the scene by guards. The Sheikah are currently undergoing an investigation and training now for potential racism and species relations. Once assembled, the 4 heroes met Karina, my successor, as well as one of the assistants, Inteka, who the heroes took a special liking to. Inteka ran simple tasks for the Sheikah and is not paid above basic needs. In another life, he would have, much to his dismay, been called an intern. In noticing the hard work that Inteka puts in, the party nobly convinced Karina that this man needed better wages and used this as a non-negotiable for them to accept her quest. The quest Karina charged them with was to take up the 4 trials of the Triforce. The first 3, which can be completed in any order, are the trials of power, wisdom, and courage. To take them, they'd have to talk to the leaders of the Goron, Zora, and Rito respectively. Upon hearing this, Rova expressed repeatedly that they would want to go to the Zoras last, so the group opted to first undertake the trial administered by the Gorons. The heroes then met Princess Zelda, who wished to join them in order to make up for her mistakes and assist them in their fights using her musical talent. It seemed she was still very distraught from having failed to stop King Ganoramus at the cost of people's lives. Many were blaming her for the deaths it caused. And then, Kogoro, either oblivious or insensitive, made a comment that he claimed they were all thinking on her failures regardless. Fortunately, Rova smoothed things over to the best of her ability. The team then received their new equipment and headed out on their way to Death Mountain.